Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Wizard of Legend. Last one was kinda awkward in the beginning, so let's see how we're gonna do today. We have Zeal, Atlas, Freya, we have the raffle ticket, that's always a fun one. We've had that one not too long ago, I believe. So we might get items for free. We have the Earth Knuckles, the Searing Rush, the Grasping Earth, and the Exploding Fireball. I don't really like the Grasping Earth when it's not upgraded. I know we had it last run, at least for a little bit, that is. But the activation speeds can be... For now it's fine if I am careful, but later on when enemies get much faster, we are going to have a bit of an issue there, I believe. I'm interested in the Sidewinder's Badge right now, the most. We don't have the best Arcana for the secondary hit necessarily, because we only have a 1-2 hit combo, and if we end up getting the upgrade, it's only a 1-hit combo at that point. But usually it's still a decent damage upgrade at least, I'd say. So maybe, yeah. See, I right-clicked there and just in a completely wrong way, so that was horrible. Good thing is I'm comfortable with everything else that we have for now, at least for the most part, so we're gonna be fine. If I can enable it at a later date, why not? Because if we get the upgraded version, it's gonna be good. Ooh, so this makes things more interesting if we want to build upon the basic Arcana idea, pretty much, because it increases activation speed and damage. So that seems like an interesting thing to go to. It would be quite the commitment to go down that path already. We do have some crit chance, as I've just noticed. Sometimes oh, yeah, wrong button. Sometimes I don't really see if we do that, or I don't notice the crits, but this time I saw them. Yeah, that is just god-awful right now. Could we not take 101 damage on a simple two-enemy fight? Oh, boy. So now we get an overload of options. That's what this is, apparently. Oh, crap. Okay. Choices to be made, because I like this. If we can upgrade the crit chance out of our rope, I'm not sure what else it does right now. Possibly increased run speed, but I'm not... Oh yeah, see, I want to right click. That's my default reaction there right now, and it's not a good one, so I need to unlearn that again, as per usual when we have combinations like these, or just hope that we get an Arcana drop that will allow me to put something that I can use in a better way on my right click. Or I'm just gonna have to actually remember what my buttons do. Oh, we've got evade chance, so this is crit and evade. I see. It doesn't make me want to upgrade my rope any less, obviously. That would be very useful as well. Boy, so... I doubt we'll be able to... Wow, really? Ah, come on. I doubt we'll be able to afford all of it, unfortunately, but 2 out of 3 should be doable, shouldn't it? That's at least my hope right now. The thing is, one of them supports the other one much better than the rest, but I just don't know. We'll explore the rest of the floor first, then I'll fight the boss, and then we'll make a decision. Because we do have yet another option that I haven't really... what? Oh, I see. It's just like, it's kind of like a flame breath that they're doing there that's not moving, but they are also stationary. Something like that. Yes, they're not moving, but also stationary. That is what I just said. Let's go and think about that sentence again. So, the Tracer Barrage, even though I said no, it would give me something that I'm more comfortable with on my right click. That's for sure. And the game is giving me healing, and I've got so confused by that, apparently, that I take way too much damage again. Really? That was horrible. Oh boy. Oh boy. When will I learn? Seriously. When? Anybody know that, please? Let me know. Thank you. Let's fight our boss, and then we'll see about the rest. Get a burst mage. Yeah, I tried to get out of the way of the... the guy trying to shoot me, and then we dashed into the projectiles, unfortunately, obviously. Oh, yeah. When is he gonna start teleporting, though? Yep, that was a Good right click, and that was a completely interrupted queue. I'm so good right now. We're awesome. This is not the worst fight ever. What am I doing here? There we go. Luckily, right now his timing for attacking him is just real huge, so even though I'm slow as hell, we're doing okay here. And we can come back from this, obviously. And yeah, I mean, this obviously pushes us into one direction quite a bit. That's part of the reason I waited. I was waiting to see if we actually get extremely lucky. You never know. But yes, still. So, if we can buy this for free, please. We don't. Okay, bummer. I'm still taking it, but now we don't have enough gold to get the Fueling Berserk, I think. No, we actually still can. Wow, so we can have it all. So let's go for that. Entry very much as basic Arcana. And yeah, we've got the secondary hit now. All basic Arcana have a secondary hit that deals reduced damage. And they are high damage Arcana at least. So the secondary hit should have, I think it's percentage reduction. So it's not a fixed reduction, of course. So we should get an okay amount of damage out of that. That's at least the general idea. Let's put that to the test, shall we? And we've got, obviously, we now have an inherent way of healing. Because we have a crit chance and the Vampire's Eyeglasses, so HP should... The issue of the missing hit points should resolve itself in a little bit. Yeah, there was a crit there. And that's why the rope upgrade became more interesting after picking up the eyeglasses. Wow, really? I'm surprised I actually got to teleport or dash through there before they were fully formed, so I could make it there through a gap somewhere apparently. Yeah, come here. Go there. See, I'm not really using my right click anymore. We really don't need to. But yeah, this is... Look at the speed. I mean, it's over now, but we have a chance to get the upgraded version, and the game loves me right now. Kali's Flower Diadem. Sure, we'll take that. We'll take once invulnerability on taking fatal damage. It's not really a resurrection. It just doesn't roll quite off the tongue to say that it makes us invulnerable once instead of dying, I guess. Oh, see. Look at that. Yeah, say, nope, not welcome. So I really would like to pick up multiple hit Arcanas though, so anything, lightning, some stuff, wind. Mostly because obviously multi-use or multi-hit Arcana are very, very good against with critical hit chance, especially with the Vampire's Eyeglasses. Our healing will be pretty awesome, but this is good as well, obviously. And the Earth Grasp is a multi-hit Arcana, basically. I just need to learn how to use it efficiently, or just be happy when it happens. But we're regaining health slowly but surely. Nope, you guys are looking funny, but not gonna do much. Or is it not? No, I don't think it's a multi. Let me actually... Well, slow. But what I noticed there was actually the Fueling Berserk. Bouncing Bubble gets the right click. No questions asked. That's something we can throw at long range, and I like the Bouncing Bubble. Bouncing Bubble is pretty solid. Also, the name is awesome. I mean, got bouncing in the name. What's not to love? This is not to love. I don't want the Tidal Blast. I'd much rather would have gotten an upgrade out of one of our existing Arcana. But the game, I mean, we've got a solid setup. I shouldn't complain. We've got two very awesome relic drops, and we'll take the Broken Plague Flask as per usual. Golden Saber of Envy also could have been fine. So we have less max HP right now. With the passive healing that we have out of our crit chance, should still be enough, and the enemies having less HP is the bigger impact there for us. Haven't found our boss room or our relic shop yet. Let's see where those are. There's our relic shop. So one mystery solved. Let's kill it before it kills us. That's the idea right now. And bubble, bubble, bubble. Those really deal a whole lot of damage, but they've got other uses. Give me an Amulet of Sundering. The Igniting Sprite I'm not against either, but I'm also considering saving the gold instead. We'll fight our boss and then I'll decide. So let's go down here. Boss room shouldn't be very far away now. All things considering, that was a horrible hit. Oh, they all fell down. Well, goodbye. How about a Mystic Monopole? Relic drop. That sounds fun, doesn't it? That sounds real fun in my book. This, throw some bubbles, they're all dead. Really? That's surprising. Didn't expect them to deal quite as much damage. And there we go. So yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Go out of my room, please. And we didn't get the drop. We have 300 gold. Let's get the sprite. We had to buy it, unfortunately, or we had to pay for it, I should say. We still have the raffle ticket, so we do have a chance to not have to pay for a relic, but so far that hasn't happened yet. And we're over halfway there, relic-wise already. But there's possibly at least 1 or 2 that we can drop again if need be. And a lot of bubbles, so that's a 1 and a 2 and 3. Hello, Steel. How are you today? And there we go. Let's get out of the way. That's 2. Now the big one? Nope, not yet. Oh, that was dumb though. Still works somewhat. And let's get away. 1 again and a 2. And now the big one though. Finally. Well, not sure why I'm waiting for it, I guess, but it worked. I didn't even get hit, and I didn't have to dodge either. So we should leave this floor with max HP, I assume. Ah, not quite. Ooh, rock and roll. I'll take rock and roll over the earth grasp right now, for sure. So by the way, something I'm not sure I mean, it's... I should just finish the sentence, basically. I confused myself because what I wanted to say was something that I've been wanting to talk about for a bit now, but for a bit is kind of a weird thing to say, because what I want to say is I started taking singing lessons. So I had my first singing lesson this week, so you might now figure out why I thought the statement was weird for a bit. The thing is, I'm recording in advance, of course. Here I've got a backlog going, and this is the second episode that I've recorded today, and the third one since I've started taking the lessons. So that's why I was thinking of saying I've been wanting to talk about it for a bit, because it has been a few recording sessions that I've been thinking about mentioning it, basically. Or not recording sessions, but recorded episodes, I should say. To be more exact. So that's where that confusion came from. But I wanted to say it that way. But then I thought, it's actually, chronologically, time-wise, it's actually been a day, because I've had it yesterday, the very first lesson. So it's not actually been a bit, but it will have been a bit when you guys see this. So there's that, and that kind of confused me and completely made me incapable of finishing that sentence there. So there's that. But yeah, I've started. I've been thinking about that for a while. I love singing. Apparently, I'm also an okay singer already. I can hit notes. I've got a good range and all that. But yeah, I love singing. I do sing quite a bit when I'm alone and for myself and all that stuff. I love to listen to all sorts of music. And it's a fun activity to do. I'm happy that I can afford to do it as well. It's not that expensive, actually. The place I found is pretty good with that. I like my teacher as well. He seems to be a very nice and capable person. And yeah, I'm interested to see where this is going to go. I don't really have an idea in the direction yet. He asked me that as well, if I want to go more modern or classical or the like. And I've got no preference there. I mean, personally, I listen more to classical music, and not classical, modern music, of course. But I've got enough contact with classical music and operas and the like that I'm not against that, basically. So we started off, because we didn't set up anything in advance or discuss anything in advance, I tried out Hallelujah for a little bit. So I think the most likely understood reference here is it's the one that's in the first Shrek movie. I looked it up later. It's apparently from 1984. I forgot. So it was written in 1984 or released, something like that. I forgot the artist's name, unfortunately. But yeah, it's that one. So for next week, I'm supposed to look at other stuff though. One jazzy, one more musical thing. But I think that could be fun. I've listened to both. It's Summertime is the one, and the other one is Bring Him Home from Les Miserables. Haven't seen Les Miserables, but I'm probably going to do that soon because of that. But I've listened to the song, and it sounds pretty good, so why not? and it could be fun. So what do? We don't really want to buy a relic here, do we? There's nothing of interest there, and me not remembering what we had in our shop makes me believe that there was nothing of interest in there either. So what am I supposed to do with my gold now? Well, we'll save it. And you can really see the secondary hit there, can you not? They get pushed back a little bit again on the first hit, so it's pay attention to that if you haven't noticed it yet, more or less. See that one, double, or is it because of the crit that happened? I was trying to just go basic so that we have more chances to get there to see that. I'm not sure quite what it causes. What causes the second knockback? Might not be what I think, but yeah, looks cool still, so why not? Also, I'm still, if we get a better basic Arcana for the Fueling Berserk synergy, I'm not against switching away from the Earth Knuckles. Even though they're nice, I'm not married to them right now, I guess. Nor engaged or in a relationship with. Ooh, boy. I mean, we have to. So now we might not want to switch off these anymore. Well, still, probably. Because it's going to be better for the Sidewinder's badge. But that increases our basic damage by quite a lot. I haven't taken these in a while because it hasn't really been useful for us. But now we have Fueling Berserk already. And why am I even running? We just need to fight our boss and go. We have Fueling Berserk already, even though if it isn't upgraded. It does reduce our basic Arcana damage though, but we're getting a lot of just stop with that, please. We're getting a lot of other use out of those as well, basically. That's what I'm getting at, because they give us a lot of control. That we lose the use of the signature is a bit of a bummer. Well, the high damage out of the fireballs, at least, I should say. But the basic makes up for it in an okay enough way, I guess. They're on a sale, but yes, but no. And we don't really have anything here that we want or need. The Hummingbird Feather would just be a fun one, but considering how much we still have to go and how many relics we already have, we are just going to save the gold and go. Maybe we'll get lucky with the Dagger of Midas yet again. Wouldn't mind that, of course. We've seen that one quite a bit over the last few runs, I think. We had it in the last one, I'm fairly certain about that. I'm not sure if we had it in the one directly before that, or if there was one in between or not. You are dead. And you guys are also just kinda goodbye. Yeah. We do have to make use of our knockback. Nope, the guarding. I tried to make use of my knockback and ignored everything else again, as always. Because I can only do one thing when I talk about it. So I'm never going to talk about anything ever again, and we're just going to play in silence from now on. Deal? Nah. So, Wind Slash Basic could be good. It gives me more range. That's for sure. We might want to switch. Damage-wise, it should still be solid. Very solid, actually. With the setup that we do have. But I'm not sure yet how we'll go about this. Yep, this time I noticed it quickly enough though. Goodbye, my friends. And yeah, that does no damage anymore. So that was a crit for 30, but that was with reduced damage because they're earth. So there's that. Hi guys, do I hit you or do I hit the corner? I hit you. Well, it's still fine, but usually the basic damage is 50, I believe. So a crit for 61 just doesn't seem quite as impressive. I might be wrong about that though. I won't. I would bet my life on it. Okay, good. Got Lancers jumping around. Let's set up a rock and roll and kill the mages first. Ah, boo. Okay, better. But we are losing HP again right now, which is not a good trend to get into, so I would like to return that trend, please, and exchange it for a new and better one that says we buy Pazus, we buy the Super Carrot Cake. That one I did get for free, I believe. So, Super Carrot Cake. Taking damage increases our max health up to certain limits. Solid, of course. We have a way to heal above our max HP, thanks to the Vampire's Eyeglasses, at least technically. Right now, I'm not sure what... Oh, wow, that dodge. I'm proud of myself for that dodge. I saw it coming and I reacted in time. And in the right way without putting myself into a pit. So I don't care what I was just talking about. That one needed some recognition from myself, because I very regularly screw these up, and I'm just very happy that I managed to make this one. So I've sung my own praises enough. I'm gonna stop now again, but yeah, just happy. I really forgot what I was talking about again though, before that, unfortunately. What was I saying? I'm trying to remember right now. Ooh, thank you. Oh yeah, we've got a way to heal, so if we take damage and we gain max HP, we can get very high up HP-wise still, so it seems like a good pickup, and it's for free. It gives us more room for error, assuming we can get there, basically. I mean, it's also still fairly late with that pickup, so the issue is also how many times am I going to get hit before this is over, so is it really worth it? But I didn't have to... I think today is the day I'm going back to this. Increased damage with signature can only be charged. We don't care. We just want the basic damage to be higher. And I've yet again blanked myself from what I was talking about. What? Oh yeah, I mean, the point is completely moot. That's what I'm getting at, is because we got it for free thanks to the raffle ticket, so... Oh no! We have a relic that might not be as cost efficient. We didn't pay anything for it though, so who really cares that much? So once again, it's also been a long time since we've gotten used the sharpened stylus. At least a bit, I think. And we've got the gold to invest in it. It's giving us a bit more reach, which I like right now, and everything else is just in there as well. Yeah, we'll go. So, Atlas fight. Air is also good against Earth, so obviously I did it just because of that. Not really, of course, but let me play pretend here for a little while. Why don't you? I mean, you guys are letting me. I'm not letting myself. 1. And a 2, and a 3, and I'm not getting hit, and a 4, and there it is. Yeah, look at that. Holy crap. What's that damage, though? Okay. That will move down here for a change. And, oh, the sprite. The sprite cost us our window. Boo. Let's throw some stuff out there. I completely lost count. There we go. And he's dead. Yeah, the speed is more important, though, with this than with the Earth Knuckles. So we gain quite a bit of damage, I think. Take it. Upgrade it. The spike track. The searing one has actually been good for us, I think. But the spike track does about the same, more or less. Of course, it's Earth instead of fire, but still. And it's the upgraded version, so the line is longer. And let's see. So now it's Freya. I'm feeling okay about that. We do have some Fire Arcana, unfortunately. And I really hope that we can get the upgraded version of the Fuel Berserk. Yeah, just look at the crit mania there. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Once we throw out the Fuel Berserk there. There we go. We attack so fast once we throw that out there. It's pretty awesome, yeah. The healing is insane. And we've only gone up 2 HP by now after picking it up, so I can also probably be, or I can apparently also be happy about my evasion, or my defensive plays, I should say. Something like that. Let's just throw those out there. They're gonna hit something at some point. See? All the... With all those angles. It was likely that they were gonna bounce over there at some point. Ooh, okay. I want the critical placebos, not gonna lie. We don't need the healing. That's also very valid, but I don't think we don't think we have a... Oh boy, nope, we're not gonna do that, buddies. Let's back off a bit. You're charging, yep, there it is. We don't need the healing, and I don't think we really have a valid reason to go for that. Okay, let's see about this. How did this go? This increases... Nope, doesn't increase movement speed. We don't need it, though. I got over there in time. That worked. And goodbye, and goodbye to you as well, good sir. I'm frozen, but I don't care. You're all dead. This time I remember what this frickin' room does. And there we go. Because that does keep going, even if you've finished the room. There we go. Yeah. Just... press E and then left click to win, basically. That's the build we have going on right now, and I'm really hoping that we can get the Fuel Berserk still upgraded. That would be incredibly useful to us, so let's hope it happens, and whatever. And nothing else matters, obviously. Ooh. So the cut away from the me taking singing lessons was a little bit drastic, I believe. But oh well, I just wanted to put it out again. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. So I've got my next, I've got another, my next lesson in a week. So I'll keep you updated irregularly in case you guys are interested, and I'll see where this goes, pretty much. I think it could be fun. I'm just doing it as a hobby for me, as of right now. I think I just like the idea. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone for that, of course. And I'm just interested to see where this is going, if I've got somewhat of a talent, and if it's gonna help me in other areas, maybe. Ooh, Flame Strike Basic I like as well. But the thing is, we already bought one other basic Arcana, so I don't really want to buy yet another one. I think also it's fire, and we're in the water area, which is a bit of a downer. So our biggest damage source would deal reduced damage, which is sad. And I'm not sure I can deal with that sadness in my life right now. So I don't think we are going to do that. I'm just mad that we're not getting anything upgraded here, our right click or our E. Well, we are getting things upgraded, of course, but just not the things that I want. So the game's rude. See, dead end, rude. I need to walk all the way back to get to our shop, and we don't have that kind of time, obviously. There we go, and no, we can't, obviously. We can't charge things up anymore. I don't think we really want anything out of this, though. We're on 3-1. No, we need to put our hopes and dreams into whatever the last shop is going to give us. Let's throw these out there. It's going to destroy some stuff. It's a burst mage, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Or is it a summoner? No, it's the burst mage. Yeah, looks like the burst mage. Nope, nope, he's being mean to me. Mom! Mean, guys, mean. I mean, wow, what am I doing? This is such a horrible burst mage fight. Yeah, there we go. Evading Zephyr, please. So we're 286. Let me check the basic Arcana again. Maybe. No, there really isn't anything there. The Flame Strike is pretty cool, but I don't. You know what? Now we can use the healing, sure. Grasping Earth is perfect. And we got the critical placebos. Oh, thank you, game. All is forgiven. I'm still not gonna spend gold here, though. But we got the critical placebos. The one relic I was hoping from her to get. We didn't need the other ones, per se. They would have been okay now, obviously. We aren't at max HP, so of course I would have used it. But, man, that is some nice RNG there. I'm so happy. More crit chance. With our increased damage, it's nice, and it's just it gives us so much more passive healing as well. I was about to say yet again. Just look at this. Once again, we have critical placebos. I made the same mistake on the very last, on the run prior to this, I believe. And now we're also dying because I'm letting us die, I guess. But yeah. You know what I mean. Critical placebos make every hit look like a crit. So we don't really see anymore that well when we crit, except by the numbers, of course. But yeah, that was just me ignoring that as always. Oh, the ice. Oh, the ice. Hi, guys. How are you? What are you trying to do? Could we talk about that, please? Nope, I was too slow. Trying to be faster. Yeah. And we'll be fine without that one now. So I picked up Ruda's Pinwheel for the increased air damage because our basic Arcana is air. It's the only air one that we do have, so that's the only benefit we have, but it's a big one. So, yes, please. Nope, you are not going to do this or that, or this and that. None of those combinations are valid, so we are going to stay away from that. Do you hear me? Yes, you do. Okay. Thank you very much. Man. Another dead end. And by the time I run back to here, I'm already back there as well, so I don't think it's worth it. So we're still missing our Arcana shop and our red shop. Come on. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. It's just not worth it. Is Word of Flames, is that... We've got... No, yeah, we've got more than enough gold. It increases water damage as well. I wasn't sure if it was air or water, so... I'm still not gonna use it, I think. Maybe instead of rock and roll at the end, but that's a maybe. Wow, that's some speed, and I didn't even do this yet. This just looks so ridiculous. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we might switch over to the Word of Flames for after the stage for the bosses, because then we don't really need the rock and roll anymore necessarily. But I'm not sure if what I want more than. As of yet, we could sell a relic there, but let's face it, we don't really need to. Oh, what am I doing? This and just keep running in. There we go. That's what we do. It would upgrade our Fueling Berserk fire ticks, I believe, and it would also obviously increase the damage of our fireball again. But we're built around our basic, and the value that we get out of the rock and roll might be better. Because it pushes stuff away, it's longer reach and all that stuff, especially against the Sura fight with the purple orbs that he summons as well. It's gonna be better for us, I assume. There we go, that's one down. Two down, there we go. Well, it was 4 and 5 actually, or something like that, but you know what I mean. It was 2 archers. Nope, that's just a horrible setup, isn't it? Good thing we've got time. There we go. So we're back up to fighting strength HP-wise, I'd say. We're at almost max HP. And now we're gonna go fight our boss, and then we'll make some final decisions here regarding things. Crash Knight. Okay. Crash Knight. I get to redeem myself. Last time I did poorly against him. Oh, we evaded. Thank you, game. Nope. Small windows. Small windows. 1, 2, there we go. Large enough window, and he's dead. Perfect. That was a perfect fight, basically. I could switch over to fire quite a bit now, especially with the firewall. That is not the worst idea, but once again, I don't really want to. Let me check my relics again. We don't gain anything out of this at all. That's such a letdown on the shop department. And our cursed shops early on were amazing. I mean, we're making it work. The Fueled Berserk pickup plus these, yeah, well, the combo of the double-edged cestus and the sharpened stylus again is pretty good, I think. We've got a lot of damage increase again, and we upgraded our robe, which gives us crit chance and evade chance, and we just had the good combination right from the get-go. So we still have the flower diadem as well if we choose up or if we end up needing it. That's the last one. Oh, wow. Okay, that was me being horrible. Literally. Holy crap, that was bad. And away again, please. 1. Okay, it's been a while since I've gotten caught by that. It was a little bit too slow with my movement there. That's the last one. And we wreck her. 1. Oh, just one more. That's 3. Here comes the big one. Reverse. Hopefully I'll be fine. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Oh, and she's dead. Okay. Not the best Freya fight ever, but that does increase our max HP a little bit as well still, because we do have the carrot cake. Ooh, icy. We'll use those, I think, over... we'll use those over the bouncing bubbles now. They should deal more damage. They are... they search their own targets, which is going to be good against Sura. The bouncing bubble is good there as well, but I think I like the Ice Seekers more here for this. So let's see. Right click and R and Q, and then we start moving, and then we fuel Berserk, go in and just hit him and break through. Wow, I was really hoping that was gonna work. I was willing to take some damage there on the chance that I was gonna be able to break through that quickly twice because of fueling Berserk. I'm so happy that worked. Ah, boo, we evaded half of those hits still. That was good. But my god. Yep, there we go. Let's get in close already. And Ice Seekers. There we go. And now we can try to wreck him again. And yep, evaded half yet again. It's nice that he starts with that one. It creates some distance for ourselves because he pushes us away. So, thank you so much. Oh boy. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, and goodbye. There we go. We win. Oh boy. Good one. Good one. So why did I buy Pazu's favorite head again? I'm still, we picked up so much speed once we had the combo going. That went from horrible to amazing extremely fast. Wow. Really, that built up pretty quickly, didn't it? I'm still waiting for my first hard mode random run, by the way. So one thing I have been thinking about for a bit though, at this time really, as well though, is once we are getting to a point I think where the standard randomizers more or less work at all times, as long as I don't play super risky or just extremely stupid. So I might I hope the developers help to implement that in a native way, but I might go back to external sources to create randomized runs, but just ignore the randomized relic and instead always go for the insignia, because that gives us hard mode, which obviously, or which makes it so that all the guys get, or every floor gets treated like it's already the third floor in terms of what the enemies are capable of. So that will increase the difficulty by a lot. And because of that, or at least in the early game difficulty will go up a lot, of course. We're much weaker, the enemies will be stronger. It'll allow me to learn a lot as well, of course, but I might start doing that. Maybe I won't start with randomized runs there, because that might be too hard, but I really don't know. I'm still hoping for just one insignia to show up on chance soon, so that I can figure out how difficult that is. But yeah, maybe we'll go about something like that. We'll see. But yeah, for today, this is where I'm gonna end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Wizard of Legend, just come back tomorrow. And as always, thank you very much, and have a nice day, and goodbye.